calling him back.
Ist schon live? Jetzt bin ich live. So, ich bin jetzt live für euch, live von der Deutsch. Ist hier nicht gezont. So. Jo. So, dann gehen wir halt mal rein, ne? Ich bin nur rausgegangen, dass ich euch das zeigen kann. Ja, recht. So. So, dann gehen wir mal wieder rein. Auf jeden Fall. Da kommt man hinein, beziehungsweise muss den Ausweis zeigen und ja, dann muss man schauen, dass man das nicht hat, was man mitnehmen darf. Genau. Genau. So. So schaut es drinnen aus. Auf jeden Fall, da kriegst du deinen Plan, was hier alles ist. Genau. Nur 200 Medienraum ist drin geklickt auf den Stück. Okay, gut zu wissen. Wir warten halt ein bisschen noch. Bis jemand da ist.
Weiß ich nicht, ich wusste nicht, dass die.
So. Hier ist eine Störung, bitte beachten Sie das nicht. Kappa, Spaß. Das ist nur so zum. Oh, das ist ein Kabau. Ein Kabau TV ist dabei. Wo man genau betrachtet, ne? Na dann. So bin ich hier gelandet. Spaß. Servus, was gerade eingeschaltet hat. Ich hoffe, man hört mich gut. Genau. Live von der Twitch-Con in Europa bzw. Berlin. Genau. Auf jeden Fall. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das vorhaben sollte, aber auf jeden Fall kann ich bis am Schluss hier live bleiben. Genau. Ich fahre gerade runter, das ist die Ebene, wo man reingeht. Und jetzt fahren wir mit der Rolltreppe runter. Warum Rolltreppe? Weil ich bequem bin, Körper. Macht Spaß. Viel Spaß mit euch sagen. Wie geht es euch? So. Und hier sieht man ja, wie sagt man, Speedrun, Gamer, genau. Gewisse Spiele Speedrunnen. Zum Beispiel in einer Stunde das ganze Spiel oder so. Genau. Kann man sich hinsetzen, zuschauen. Live dabei sein. Hä? Genau. Und hier sind die, ja, wenn man da reingeht, die ganzen Räume. Na, gehen wir kurz rein, ist ja wurscht. Gehen wir einfach rein.
Our own personal ray of sunshine and plant mum, it's Rhiannon Gower. Our Queen of the Scottish Highlands, Katie Morrison.
Gerade live.
The next up is our second special guest. He's extremely sharp, he's extremely cool. It's Nathan Sharp. And last
Jenny,
but certainly
so
not
geht's
least,
da.
my favourite, my golden boy, Tom Hayes.
Ich wollte gerade
Oh, your favourite. Oh.
Sag mal.
Well, welcome everybody, welcome players, welcome guests,
Wo man,
welcome
sagt
all
man,
of you. Thank you so much for joining us, and
Kopfhörer
thank you all of you who are
zum-
watching
weiß, was
at
Sie
home
sprechen.
as well. A couple of quick
Komplett
things.
Englisch.
Put your hands up in the audience if you know a
Hello.
little bit about D&D.
One, please.
So most of you.
Thanks.
There's still a few people out there who might not know a little bit. Dungeons and Dragons is obviously
thanks.
a world-famous role-playing game where our players here will be taking on the role of heroes, while I will be playing the Dungeon Master and moderating the world, playing all the monsters and the characters that they're likely to meet. As the players go through their actions, they're going to tell me what they'd like to do. They'll roll a dice if there is a potential for failure. They will decide that's or not. And that will lead to a lot of amusing hijinks, which I'm sure we'll see later today.
Brauchst nicht.
I'm going to stand up the whole time. Intimidating headmaster. Yeah. Well,
Wieso
I did
besser?
have a chair, but when I sat in it for the test, I was a bit too short, so I would remain standing.
Hashtag short boy.
Thanks for that, Rhiannon. That will now be the
schon, oder?
legacy for this game. I believe some of you need to borrow some dice. Namely Nate, so if you take a set out of there and then we'll pass that down. Whilst I give a little overview of something. So we'll do some character introductions in a second. We'll let the guests kind of come in a little bit later on.
I cannot figure out my own.
That's the first test to see if you can play with us today, Elsie.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
nice.
So,
So, those of you joining us, we play in a world called Erois. It's a homebrew campaign setting, a world of our own creation.
Hört man mich besser?
Over the past adventures, our players have crashed in an airship, they fought off a zealous cult in a temple to the sun god, and they've been blown away to a mysterious continent ravaged by magical storms. They've also seen their good friend Sentry revived, brought back from the dead, and now they're about to embark on a quest to find some documents that will lead them on some various personal quests and personal journeys. So for the regular High Rollers characters, why don't you guys give us like a very, very short, because we only have 20 minutes, little example of who you are. Yes, I'll give you a chance to introduce yourselves in the game itself. So Chris, take it away. Give us a little bit about who you're playing today.
Hello, I'm the best player here. I'm playing a high elf, sorcerer, casts a lot of spells. He's called Lucius. You're an Elven Elenaster, and I will be doing this voice throughout, sorry.
Rhiannon.
Hello, I am the worst player in this game. I am Sentry, I am the plant mother guardian. I like to look after the crew, make sure they're all okay. I worry about everybody all the time. I'm a paladin, so I'm here to protect and attack.
Excellent. Katie.
I'm playing Ayla. She is a wild elf barbarian. She's a Stormhound barbarian. And yeah, she's pretty stubborn and proud and cares a little bit about the other guys, but not nearly as much as Sentry.
And then Thomas.
Hello, I am Keelek Ad Kalan, who's a third person, that person right at the end there. Such a sweet young boy. And he's a cleric, and he should care about the other players a lot more. I never heal. I don't know why.
What's the lifespan of a bird? Like 5 years?
Like 5 years, yeah. It's also got very low hit points, so if he dies today, yeah, it's fine.
He's lost an arm and an eye.
He's lost an arm, he's lost an eye, he's got bruised ribs. He's so frail.
It's a frail boy. And then wonderful guests, give you a chance to introduce yourselves in the moment, if that's all right. So, with those introductions done, are you guys ready for some D&D adventuring? That's a good thing. That's high energy. We get some high energy going today. So, you have travelled to the continent of Voxar. Craggy highlands full of these magical storms where the weather rules all. And you've made your way to a port town called Kusthal after hearing that there is a scholar, an antiquacist called Haley Pinesong. Now Haley has reportedly discovered a cache of documents, books, scrolls and notes that pertain to the ancient world of Erois, including the lost city of Solvin, where Sentry was from, including knowledge about the elven clans that Ayla belongs to, as well as studies on planar magic and on the various gods such as Hesper, which Quill worships. Now this cache of documents could lead you to various personal goals and aims that you wish to acquire. And you've made your way to the port town of Kusthal in order to locate Haley. Kusthal itself is built into a series of caves, 3 coves that surround the cliffside coast of Voxar. Each cove is a den of thieves and pirates, traders and merchants, and all connected by various caves and tunnels that wind their way through it. Making their way through the town, the stench of seaweed and refuse line the streets, and you're eyed by brigands and mercenaries as you wander through. And you make your way to a tavern that you've been told Haley is staying in, called the Broken Mast. You make your way there, and it's tucked into these tiny little tunnels, these caverns that run between the 3 coves. It's nothing more than a half-painted sign stuck to the edge of a dark doorway that leads down deep into the earth. And as you begin making your way down, the scent of stale vomit, ale, and all the traditional smells of a fantasy tavern waft its way up to you. And as you emerge, you can see a large open bar room, of which it's quite busy, quite full, with various sailoring sorts. And at the center of it, there is a single broken mast, upon which various parchments have been stuck in with daggers and crossbow bolts. But probably the most alarming thing is that you appear to have entered into the midst of an epic barroom brawl between two crews of pirates. One crew seems to be wearing purple with silver, and the other is wearing purple with gold. The crew with purple and silver is led by a very handsome older gentleman with silver hair, very tall, very roguish. The other one appears to be led by a woman with large auburn mane of hair, lion ears and a lion's tail, and thick muscular arms. And you hear them cry out. But there is also a couple of other figures around. You see a scholarly-looking woman in amidst all of it, currently fighting off several of these pirates with a cane in one hand and a tankard in the other. And then looking across the room, you see two others as well. Elspeth, do you want to describe what they see when they see your character?
Shall I do this in character voice or just?
You can do this in character voice.
In character voice. Hello, my name's Susan. I'm a very short woman, very old woman. I'm a cook. No one likes me cooking, and I have a bandana on my head. It's a yellow one, it's tattered. It's got smiley faces all over it, but I don't smile. I'm very much like this. I just got a frown at everything. And I've got a large apron, and it's chain mail. It's very rusted. And I've got skillets hanging off of it, and then I've got a large rolling pin with spikes sticking out, just in case anybody gets out of line.
A rolling pin.
And what is
Rolling pin.
And what is Susan involved in? Is she part of this brawl? Is she decking with the pirates, or are you trying to stay out?
Oh, Susan's just looking on, looking on and
watching
laughing,
on. Yeah.
you know.
Nice.
Just rooting for the one side.
Which side are you rooting for, gold or silver?
Definitely the gold one, yep.
Okay,
They
excellent.
look like they're brawling.
Yeah, led by the lioness woman, so you're kind of cheering those guys
I
up.
love mostly women.
I walked into that one. And then looking over the other side, Nate, why do you want to describe what these guys see?
Well, is this hot? We're good? I think
It sounds quite quiet.
a little quiet. Maybe that's just.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Cool. It's kind of a maybe 30s age gentleman, human. He's got got some rough brown facial hair. He's got in front of him, laid out on the table, is a purple leather cross between pirate hat, cowboy hat, and
The best kinds of hats.
yeah, he's got a long matching purple trench coat, and he's just, he's sitting at the bar and he's got a scotch in one hand, and his name's